Good morning and a very, very happy Tuesday to each one of Wednesday to each one of my friends. Welcome to this journey. Today is our day 30. Just like that, we've reached a month now, and congratulations. I'm sure all of us are finding little changes. So I would say today we've come to a platform where one fourth of our journey is over, and it's just the beginning. This was a foundation month. We're learning to find ourselves. So the magic will actually truly start now because now we know so much, and the attitude of gratitude, which is the most important quality, has also sunk in. So I hope you all are writing your morning blessings every single day ever since the magic book started, if not before. And I hope you're writing your reflections and takeaways because that will enrich you. And I sincerely hope that you're writing your dream journal, your affirmations, because affirmations are the key for a beautiful life, a life of fruition, where all your dreams come true. So, with a lot of power and a lot of love, let's start this morning picking ourselves up first. So, let's speak up. Let's all stand up, stretch, and be ready for a morning run. Yes, we are the winners. Fantastic. Left leg on the front. Let's run. Yes, we're the winners. Fantastic. I hope you haven't taken it easy. I hope you have been puffed of your walk, your jog, your run, because it's very important to be in your peak state. It's very important to be breathless. And please don't sip your water right now. Let the body cool down and then we'll sip. So fabulous. Today, how about Ayushi reading for us? Ayushi, I've asked you to unmute yourself. So let's have this very first book, The Magic Weight Loss Pill, showcased by Ritesh Sir for us, written by Anushka Shetty and Luke Cotino. Let's see what's coming our way. So today we are going to talk about, and it's a brand new chapter. It's about the power of exercising, adequate exercising. So Ayushi, let's start.
Should I begin?
Yes, please.
Adequate exercises. Has it ever happened this despite working out regularly, hitting the gym, doing Pilates, MMA, yoga, HIIT, running, or lifting weights? You don't lose weight. You run marathon after marathon or play soccer thrice a week, but still have a belly fat and fat in unwanted areas. This is because exercise never really helps much when it comes to weight loss. Don't get me wrong, exercises contribute greatly to staying healthy and living longer. But when it comes to weight loss, exercise contributes in a very small way. Weight loss is not as simple as calculating the calories consumed and calories utilized. The media and magazines fill our minds with images, graphics, and videos of extremely fit people with great bodies involved in some sport or exercises. And the mind immediately links weight loss and a great body with exercise. Using exercise to lose weight or as a remedy to eating the wrong food is the reason why weight loss continues to be the most wanted and yet most elusive goal for most people. It's more important to consume food that has a thermic effect in the body. Exercise portion control, eat mindfully, and help the body rid itself of toxins through detoxification. Exercise is great for keeping the body supple, flexible, energized. Done the right way and at the right intensity, it does not cause wear and tear to the bones and muscles. You'll
So
realize that
please
the number.
remember, one second, Ayushi. So please remember, obviously, when you're working out too much, like if it's a high intensity interval training or if it's running or lifting weights, you are having wear and tear of your bones and muscles because you are lifting something unnaturally, and the entire thing is going on your body. But the key structure is, which we have to take back today, is that it's more important to consume food that has a thermic effect in the body. We are already having the thermic effect while we drink that water between 22 to 37 degrees Celsius. If you haven't begun, please start, because that will kickstart your weight loss in a very nice way. Exercise portion control. What does that mean? Even exercise has to be controlled. It can't be sporadic. It can't be um, it can't be just too for too long. It has to be done the right way for your body. Go step by step. So we began at 15 minutes, 5,000 steps, and we took it to half an hour, 12,000 steps. So just go gradually. Don't make your body get used to too much, because that's when your wear and tear will happen. You have to eat mindfully. Very, very important. Like Kuldeep ji has given those 30 dots. Chew your food as much as possible, whether you want to put that with your nail paint or marker pens or whatever, whichever one thali plate you're using. Try and be mindful about your eating. This way also, very, very important, to detoxify your body. Do your pranayams, do your good deep breathing, let your lungs release. Try and get some sweat where you can break into it. So just, and of course, keep your gut clean, keep your intestines clean. That's where you excrete properly, be rid of constipation. And for this, when you're getting rid of constipation, remember it's all in the mind. If you tell your body thank you in advance, that I've released myself and I'm feeling light, you will clear your stomach. It's all in the thoughts. So done the right way and at the right time, everything is wonderful for your body. You will definitely be living longer, you'll definitely be living healthier, and your exercise will definitely help you. Even to that belly weight will go. And we talked about a trick about losing belly weight. If you start cooking with your coconut oil, then it's the virgin coconut oil, the unprocessed one. It's going to help you. We also talked about introducing a little bit of coconut oil with your other natural oils. Gradually, when the system sets in and the taste sets in, you can just completely change. All this will definitely help you lose weight. And your calorie consumed will also come down when you are sensible and practical about it. Reward yourself for sure. Don't binge eat. Reward yourself, but live life beautifully. Let's read further.
You realize that the number of exercise programs now available to you has increased vastly. Movement and variety is good for you, but issues creep up when you choose exercises or programs mindlessly. With so many gyms, trainers, and classes available, the number of fit people should be increasing, while the opposite is true in most areas. If you have been working out regularly, watching your diet, and doing everything to lead a healthy lifestyle, and still struggling with your weight, here are some of the reasons that could be the obstacle. First, overtraining. This is by far the worst problem, not just because it's definitely the reason you are not losing that tummy, but also as it has the adverse effects, such as lowering your immunity, causing bone, spine, knee degeneration, depleting vitamins and minerals, and rapid aging, looking older, graying or loss of hair, loss of skin luster, feeling older, more tired, and less enthusiastic. Training the same muscle group daily leads to cortisol production. This hormone tells the body to store fat in the ab area. For some people on the butt, hips, and thighs, muscles need to rest, recover, grow, and repair. The more intensive the workout, the more recovery and rest you need. If you sleep less, you should work. Sorry, yeah. Where are we?
If you sleep less, you work out less. Left top page, 17.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, this was it. You may feel good that you did despite being tired or sleeping less, but training without 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep causes more stress to the body, which translates to more cortisol production, hormonal imbalance, fat and weight gain, or the inability to lose weight. It's a
So please
fact that,
remember, people, 1 second. So people who are working out professionally under a professional guidance in a gym, I'm sure all of you know this, that your muscle sets have to be exercised 1 day at a time. So if you're doing your abs right now, tomorrow will be your leg area, day after will be your arm area, because your muscles need rest to train. So all of us know that. If you're doing it on your own, please ask for the initial guidance, because you need to train one set at a time. Don't make the mistake of doing arms today, doing arms tomorrow, doing arms day after, because you are degenerating your body. And when you're working out, such high intensity training is going on, you need to sleep more because your body is wearing and tearing more. It needs more time to recover. So remember, sleep depends upon your lifestyle. So if you are a person who's pretty much home or just doing 10,000 steps, and you are doing meditation, 5, 6, 6.5 hours is good. But if you're working out, you have very high, even your brain workout. If you're in a job where there's a lot of brain to be used, even then you're getting worn out and trained out, then meditation is even more important. So lifestyle is something that we're embracing, each to their own. Whatever's working for us is the best for us. Remember, take a pause, think about it, reflect on it, and then think what's the right way. Because ultimately, what you're doing for your body is the best, because you know that with so much of knowledge bank, you're on the right path, right track. Obviously, there's no harm in asking a professional about it, but stay away from supplements as long as possible. We'll come down to that. We'll talk about it then. I wish you please continue.
it's a fact that one needs to work out every single day. You are better off doing a really intensive workout, taking complete rest the next day, maybe with some light yoga, stretching, or walking. There is absolutely no evidence that shows that 6 continuous days of intensive workout yields holistic health results. Less is more. This statement is invalid if you are an athlete or professional bodybuilder, as these are the three things to focus on in that case: to eat, sleep, and train. Athletics recover through enough, Athletes recover through enough rest, supplements, and nutrition, so they can even train twice a day. The problem is people see exercise as a task that must be ticked off their to do list. You need to see exercise as a goal, select one that is in line with your body's type and nutrition, and then work that smartly into a week. If your knees and back hurt and stay sore for over 24 to 48 hours post a workout, you are overtraining. If you are working out harder because you don't seem to be losing weight, you may be overtraining or your nutrition isn't supporting your workouts. For women, especially, please note that you have a different hormonal balance from men, and overtraining puts this out of whack, leading to mood swings, more fat, and higher readings on the weighing scale. You may seem bloated, gassy, and heavier if you overtrain.
So I hope all this is clear for all of us who are looking at weight loss, and for all of us who are already very well fit. Please remember that it's not about being thin and your weighing scale showing less weight. It's about being healthy. So if you're thin, If we are thin and yet not healthy, we have to look back and reflect on where we're going wrong. So let's remember, whether we are thin, whether we are fat, our journey is there for a purpose. And let's choose the best journey ahead, which is meaningful for us. Having said that, our mental state is very important. Whatever we're embracing, we have to be very highly in a positive energy zone. Let's read the second point.
Consuming fewer calories than what you burn. This is the equation for weight loss, but not if you are engaged in intensive training. In that case, your body will cause muscles to deplete and deposit more fat. You need to eat more of the right food to burn fat and provide your body and bones energy and strength to get through a workout. If you don't, it can lead to a vitamin deficiency, especially D3, bone degeneration, and injuries. If you feel you have reached such a plateau, my advice is to take a break for a week and only do 40 to 45 minutes of brisk walking for 6 days, with the seventh day being a rest day. You guarantee results and changes.
So yes, plateau is something a lot of people have heard when it comes to weight loss. My weight has plateaued, it's not moving, it's not moving. So what do? We take a break from the gym if we are working out. We start exercising at home by simply walking, and we take a day's rest and we see the magical scale. The magical scale does not always show magic, all right? Because it also triggers off, if I've had a cup of water right now, even this can get recorded. So it's not always your weight. It can be a lot of conditional stuff. Even that the morning weight and evening weight is different. So please don't rely so much. Let your body talk to you. How's your body feeling? Is it healthier? Is it wiser? Is it better? If that is so, you're on the right track. Always remember that we have an infinite intelligence in our body. Use that. Don't let your thoughts break them down. Just remember, your thoughts are there to make you up and not break you down. So that's wonderful. With this, today's chapter will come to an end. We will take this about analyzing it tomorrow. And right now, we'll move on to creative visualization. So thank you, Ritesh sir, for this beautiful book. Let's move on to the second book. Yesterday, we talked about the power of affirmations, how wonderfully a lot of them had come in. And yesterday, we had the birthday and anniversary celebration as well. So I think for the birthday and anniversary girl, this is wonderful. And today, today we talk about a spiritual paradox in our world of creative visualization. And very beautifully, it will unfold into magic. So let's wait for it. It's a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning. So Ayushi, please take us through a spiritual paradox.
Sometimes people have studied Eastern philosophy or are on a certain spiritual path feeling a hesitation about using creative visualization when they first hear of it. Their conflict comes from the apparent paradox they see between the idea of being here now, letting go of attachments and desires, and the idea of setting goals and creating what you want in life. I say apparent paradox because in actuality there is no contradiction between the two teachings when they are understood on a deeper level. They are both important principles that must be understood and lived in order for you to become a conscious person. In order to explain how they fit together, allow me to share with you my viewpoint about the process of inner growth. Most people in our culture have become cut off from the awareness of the spiritual essence. We have temporarily lost our conscious connection with our souls and thus have lost our own sense of power and responsibility for our lives. In some inner way, we have a sense of helplessness. We feel basically powerless to make real change in our lives or in the world. This inner feeling of powerlessness causes us to overcompensate by striving and struggling very hard to have some degree of power or control in our world. Most of us, therefore, become very goal oriented. We become emotionally attached to things and people outside of ourselves that we feel we need in order to be happy. We feel there is something missing inside ourselves and we become tense, anxious, and stressed, continuously trying to fill up the gap, trying to manipulate the outside world in order to get what we want. This is the state of being from which most of us are setting goals and trying to create what we want in life. And unfortunately, from this level of consciousness, it doesn't work at all. Either we set up so many obstacles for ourselves that we can't succeed, or we do succeed in reaching our goals and only to find that they don't bring us inner happiness. It is at the point where we realize this dilemma that we begin to open up to a spiritual path. We realize that there simply has to be something more to life, and we begin to search for it. We may
I
go
don't know
through
how
many.
many, yeah, I don't know how many of you have gone through this, that you've been achieving or you've not been achieving and you think there is more to life. And then you come on a path. I've already crossed this sphere, so I can relate. I don't know. So a lot of us have this, everything is happening in life or everything is not happening in life. Yet there is this feeling of something missing. And you see, oh, what is there in life? What am I missing? And that's when a lot of us are drawn towards spirituality. And we think we want to explore what's happening ahead, what is there in our life, what is our purpose, and a lot of different experiences start coming then. So if you haven't gone through it, it's not a big deal. If you've gone through it, it's great. So nothing, I repeat, nothing is good or bad. It's just that this is the way life is. And we're talking about philosophies and, how the human mind works. So let's read further.
We may go through many different experiences and processes on our search, but eventually we are gradually restored to ourselves. This is we come back to to an experience of our spiritual essence, the universal energy within us all. Through this experience, we can be restored to our spiritual power, and the emptiness inside us is filled up from within. Now
So
go
it's
back.
very beautiful. One second, sweetie. So it's
Yeah.
very important for us at a juncture during these one-to-one days to feel that sense of completion, to feel that we have the power. There is spiritual power and the universal power. And that emptiness is nothing but just a feeling. We can overcome it. How do we overcome it? Firstly, become givers. There is a reason why you've come in this journey. There's a reason why you have a Power of Five group. Become an unconditional giver. There's a reason, like we've been doing this course, and I thought I had to cap it at one-to-one people, and all we had is 70 registrations, right? And out of this, 10% has already gone for pro bono. I was very sure there'll be my seva cases. I will not be taking up money, and I haven't taken. So I'm just trying to say that all of us need to realize that Seva Bhav is very important. It gives you a sense of completion. But Seva Bhav without a purpose, without conditions. And try and not do monetary seva. कि कहीं transfer कर दिया and you know the money will come in the right use. Be there if possible. You want to save up for your staff, okay, just not to make them happy, but because you want to increase the quality of his or her child, and you want to monitor how is a child doing in the school. So please look at this entire power. You have a lot of power. Which track are you going on? Remember that there's a spiritual essence in our body. There's a universal energy in our body. There's spiritual energy in our body, and there's a spiritual power in our body. Together, all of this will make us feel complete. This idea of this course is not just for you all to lose weight and achieve your dreams. It's for you to become complete people, for you to realize that where there's a reason why our soul has come in this life, in this journey, and there's a reason why we have to grow spiritually. It's a holistic growth right now. What's happening? Mind, body, soul, and subconscious mind. We're tackling every single sphere of our life. Let's read back. Let's read further. Yeah.
When we are coming out of the empty, grasping, manipulative condition, the first and foremost lesson to be learned is just to let go. We must relax, stop struggling, stop trying so hard, stop manipulating things and people to try to get what we want and need. In fact, stop doing so much and have an experience of just being for a while. When we do this, we suddenly discover we're really perfectly okay. In fact, we feel quite wonderful just letting ourselves be, letting the world be, without trying to change things. This is the basic experience of being here now, and it's what the Buddhist philosophy means by letting go of attachment. It's similar to the Christian concept, God's will be done. It's a very freeing experience and a most basic one on any path of self-awareness. Once you have begun to have this experience more and more often, you are opening up the channel to your soul, and sooner or later, a great deal of natural creative energy will begin to flow through you. You start to see that you yourself are already creating your whole life and very experience that happens to you. And you become interested in creating more rewarding experiences for yourself and others. You begin to want to focus your energy towards the highest and most fulfilling goals that are real for you at any given moment. You realize that life can be basically good, abundant, and often fun, and that having what you truly want without struggle and strain is part of your natural birthright as a function of just being alive. This is the time when creative visualization can become a most important tool.
Ayushi, let's take
Here's
a
a
pause.
yeah.
So now, letting go is not easy for many women. I retreat women and I even actually say men, older men, because they're used to a particular lifestyle, a particular form of control, you know. Like women, they want to control their house, their mother-in-laws or the sister-in-laws or co-sisters or their children. Men want to control their office staff, their sons, their wives. That control freak in us is what gives us stress, tension. So firstly, I'm not saying become a monk. I'm not saying become Nitya Shanti. No, neither am I. But what is Buddhism? It's very beautiful. There's a reason why in the second book of yours in the divine creation we had a Buddha. Buddha means be free of attachment. I'm not saying leave the worldly stuff. No, even I run a factory, even I'm right now coaching you all, even I'm having fun, even I'm holidaying. Why should you leave the worldly stuff? No, don't leave it. But let go, let life flow. Remember, there's a cosmic energy that's created you. You can't control people and yourself. Remember, you can dream, you can make your goals, you can live life abundantly. The thing is law of attraction. Whatever you want in life, you can get it very easily. I'd say effortlessly. Why? Because it's just natural. It's akin to you having it and living it. That's what you were born for. But you've got trapped in this vicious society circle where you want to be the one. Everything is under my control. No, that's not how it is. Don't become a freak. Let life flow. Yes, plan a path for you. Definitely. You can't not plan a path. Stick to it. But if you have to deviate sometimes, do that. Become the real you. Become the person who realizes that life is basically great. It's abundant. It's fun. It's just wonderful. And enjoy that life because you're meant to live that life. Let's talk about a metaphor which takes us further. Please read.
Here is a metaphor that I hope will make it even clearer. Let us imagine that life is a river. Most people are clinging to the bank, afraid to let go and risk being carried along by the current of the river. At a certain point, each of us must be willing to simply let go and trust the river to carry us along safely. At this point, we learn to go with the flow, and it feels wonderful. Once we become accustomed to being in the flow of the river, we can begin to look ahead and guide our course onward, deciding where the course looks best, steering the way around boulders and snags, and choosing which of the many channels and branches of the river and processes on our we prefer to follow, all the while still going with the flow. This metaphor shows us how we can accept our lives here and now, flowing with what is, and at the same time guiding ourselves consciously towards our goals by taking responsibility for creating our own lives. Remember, too, that creative visualization is a tool that can be used for any purpose, including one's own spiritual growth. It is often very helpful to use creative visualization in picturing yourself as a more relaxed, open person, flowing, living in the here and now, and always connected with your inner essence. May you be blessed with everything your heart desires.
Thank you. May we be blessed with everything our heart desires. Yes, that's the wish my Shakti given for all of us. So let's become like that person who's not holding the river bank, and water is streaming, gushing, and you're holding. At a point of time, what will happen? Your hands will give way. Your body will give in. You leave that little bark you're holding on, and you'll be forced to go with the flow of the river. Ultimately, you have to come in the flow of the river, right? Why not let yourself freely flow? And let the nature decide what's the right course for you. I'm not saying Don't struggle for life and your goals. Do that, but become a person and let go. This anger which we have inside us, this frustration, this zeal to control people and not letting go is what hinders our growth, whether spiritual, whether physical, whether mental. Remember, letting go is the takeaway today. And now we reach to part two of our book, which is absolutely beautiful. It's about using creative visualization in our daily life. Let's read this chapter as well. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find it. Knock and it will be opened into you. For everyone that asked, received, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. What does it mean? Ask and will be given. Seek and we shall find. Knock and the door shall open. For everyone who asks, everyone who receives, everyone who seeks, and everyone who finds, that knock in the door shall open. Says Matthews in the verse 7 is 7 8. It's very, very beautiful. So, simple fundamental of what Rhonda Byrne has taught us in Secrets: ask, believe, receive. Super simple. Making creative visualization as part of our life is very beautiful, rewarding, and we shall read about this now through Ayushi. Please go ahead.
As you can see from part 1, the basic technique of creative visualization is not difficult. The most important thing now is to learn to use it in a way that really works for you, that helps you make positive changes in your life. In order to use creative visualization most effectively, it's helpful to understand certain concepts and learn some further techniques. The most important thing to remember is to use creative visualization often, to make it a regular part of your life. Most people seem to find that it works best to practice it at least a little every day, especially when they are first learning. I suggest you have a regular creative visualization meditation period for 15 minutes or so each morning when you wake up and each evening before sleeping. These are the times when it is most effective, as well as the middle of the day if you can manage that. Always start your meditation periods with deep relaxation, then follow with any visualization or affirmations you wish.
So, if you remember in the mirror work, Louise Hay had told us, right, the very first day, the mirror work, she said that start saying, I'm willing to like you, I'm willing to love you. First thing when you wake up, 6 hours at around 1 o'clock, and one thing before you sleep, and to realize our emotions. So, three is a number of creation. The most effective time is the time when you wake up and the time when you sleep. Somewhere in the middle, if you could intertwine yourself, so these should be planned periods. It's not like today I'm doing it, tomorrow I'm not doing it. Continuity is very, very important. And you have to start with deep relaxation. And for that, what do we do? Just simple three deep breathing. That will put us in the picture, it will center us, balance us. Let's read further.
There are many different ways that creative visualization can be used, and it's up to you to remember to try them at appropriate times. Conscious creative visualization may mean a new way of thinking and a new way of living. As such, it will take some practice. Try it out in different situations and under different circumstances, and use it as often as you can for any type of problem solving. If you find yourself worried or puzzled about anything, or feeling discouraged or frustrated about a problem, ask yourself if there is a way you could use a creative visualization to help you. Form a creative habit of using it at every appropriate moment. Don't get discouraged if you don't immediately feel totally successful with your creative visualization. Remember that most of us have years of negative thought patterns to overcome. It takes time to change some of these lifelong habits, and many of us have some underlying feelings and attitudes that can slow us down in our efforts to live more consciously. Fortunately, creative visualization is such an innately powerful process that even 5 minutes of conscious, positive meditation can balance out hours, days, even years of negative patterns. So be patient. It has taken a lifetime to create your world the way it is now. It may not necessarily change instantly. With perseverance and a proper understanding of the process, You will succeed in creating what seem like many miracles in your life. Two things I have found most important in my growth process with creative visualization are: one, regular reading of inspiring and supportive books that help to keep me in touch with my highest ideals and aspirations, and or that can give me encouragement through difficult times. I usually keep a book by my bed and read a page or two every day. Two, having a friend, or ideally a community of friends who are also tuned into learning to live more consciously and who will support you and help you in your efforts. Attending regular or occasional consciousness classes or workshops, support groups, or therapy can be an important way of getting this type of support and giving it to others as well. In the following chapters, I give you many different techniques, ideas, exercises, and meditations. Choose the ones that feel right to you and seem to work for you. There are many different levels and approaches to the creative visualization process, and I have tried to include a variety of possible practices. In any given situation, one may be appropriate and another may not. Follow the flow of your own energy and use the ones that you feel drawn to.
So, all of us have realized that it's very important to read something before we sleep, okay? So, just before you're doing your magic rock, or just before you're doing your creative visualization and your meditation manifestation, learn to read something which is great. Always have a book by your bedside. Whether you read a page, it's great. Something that is productive, something that you resonate with, something that you think about. So it's going to create your life in a fashion where we are so used to switching off the Netflix and then sleeping. I think many of you probably before this journey, even now, probably are into it. But what is important for your soul is to think about what you've read. So whatever you're reading, that's coming to you in your mind. There's some seeds which you've sown in that particular night, and the seed shall germinate into a beautiful plant, a sapling. So remember, reading those supportive books, those inspirational books are very, very important. It could be as simple as your magic book right now. Tomorrow morning we're supposed to do a chapter on magic book. Why not read about that? So it's very nice to read this. Some aspirations, maybe the heart thoughts, whatever your heart resonates, maybe the Gita, whoever's into whatever. So even anything that you can keep, your holy books, are you supposed to keep on your bedside or not? I don't know, Guru and Sahib, are you supposed to keep your Bible? I know people keep. So just see what you can keep and just read a page or two. That's very, very important. I request you all to start that today onwards. Second, we're already doing. We are a community of friends. We are tuned into learning. We are living more consciously. We are here to support each other. When I talk about support, a couple of you have mentioned to me that, I have strictly said no to WhatsApp and emails. No, I have not said that to you all. I've said that it's too early in the day to be connecting right now to ask questions. But now that 3 weeks had passed, I'd allowed you all to, and I have mentioned in my morning messages that I have been talking to people on the phone. Today also, I'm going to be going to the factory 7 to 9. I have my planned stuff, but if you want to speak to me, we are available, right? So it's not that, I mean, I'm a friend here with you. So I'm here with you for a purpose. So if you want, please seek out, write an email if you want, prachi at the rate 1121.com. Drop me a message. It's fine. But yeah, if I feel that you're over persisting and not making an effort on your own, I will tell you to just safeguard yourself and see where you stand. There have been a few friends who've been just insistent, and I said, okay, take a pause, reflect on your life, and let's connect in a few weeks. So it's fine to connect, it's fine to reach out. So it's very important for us to be in this kind of a journey, not today, but forever. Why? Because at least there's something which is happening. Some good values are coming in your mind. And of course, Shakti Given will give us a lot of beautiful stuff. So we'll read about them. Let's read further.
Uh, yeah. For example, in certain situations, you may try to do affirmations and find that you simply can't repeat them or you don't feel they are accomplishing anything. In that case, you might want to try a clearing process or get in touch with your inner guidance and ask for clarification, or just let go for a while and focus on other things. What works at one time may not at another. What works for one person may not for another. Always trust yourself and your own deepest intuitive feelings. If it feels like you are forcing, pushing, exerting effort or straining, don't do it. If it feels helpful, releasing, opening, strengthening, enlivening, or inspiring, do it.
So it's very important for you to understand there were people who were not who were sleeping off while meditation was on. So I said, just don't do it for a while. When you start again, tell your mind that I love my meditation. I'm able to creatively visualize. Even people who are not being able to visualize, I said it's okay. Don't judge yourself. Just accept, go with the flow. It's very important to trust yourself. We all have intuition. We all have intuitive feelings. We all know how to enliven our lives. We know how to release. We know how to open up. We may not be doing it right now, but these are your inherent qualities. This is something you were born with. It's very, very, it's there in us. All we have to do is discover it, rediscover it. So just remember, whatever you're doing should be in the flow. Don't judge yourself. Don't think, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. Am I doing it right? Everything is right. Nothing is wrong. You have to just believe in your inherent power. We have so much of it. Let's get inspiring. Let's inspire ourselves and let's do it. The next chapter is beautiful. We'll read about it today itself. It's called Being, Doing, and Having. It's a very deep chapter. Rhonda Byrne has spoken about this in detail in a lot of her books, especially The Power. But let's read about what Shakti Gawain is a master. She and Louis Hay have been a lot of instrumental stuff in Rhonda Byrne's books. So let's read about this book, Being, Doing, and Having. Ayushi, please continue.
We can think of life as containing three aspects, and we can call those aspects being, doing, and having. Being is the basic experience of being alive and conscious. It is the experience we have when we are fully focused in the present moment, the experience of being totally complete and at rest within ourselves. Doing is movement and activity. It stems from the natural creative energy that flows through every living thing and is the source of our vitality. Having is the state of being in relationship with other people and things in the universe. It is the ability to allow and accept things and people into our lives, to comfortably occupy the same space with them.
So I hope you've realized that there are three parts of our living. Again, everywhere the number three comes. First is being, the person that you are. The very basic experience of us. We are alive, we are conscious, we're experiencing life. Even right now, we're experiencing life. We're learning right now, we're exploring, we're thinking right now while reading it. So in the present moment, we are focused, right? This experience of being totally complete right now and at ease and at rest within ourselves is called being. So right now we're being. After a minute, it'll been have. It'll not be being. Being is only in the current moment. Doing. It's an activity. It's something that you're doing. You're moving. It stems from a very natural creative energy. All of us have creative energy in us. And if we allow it to flow, we allow ourselves to do something. So even if you are right now flipping a page, you're doing something, right? So that is the very source. And this is very, very important because every time we're doing something or the other, even if you're sitting something, you're just sitting is also an activity of doing. What is having? Having is a state of being in a relationship with people, stuff, situations, whatever the universe has given. I'm in a relationship right now with my, with my laptop as well. If I don't see my MacBook, how do I see you? So I'm in a relationship with this book Shakti Gawain is making us read with each one of you who's on screen. So I am in a relationship with you. It's an ability for me and for you to allow and accept things the way they are, accept people the way they are without thinking about changing them. You have to be comfortable with the existence. This is a very huge thing in everyone, especially young couples or older couples. You're always looking at changing your counterpart. This is not good in you. Change this. No. Accept the person in the same space as you are. Comfortably accept the person. Grow as a person. All right, let's next page.
They are not in conflict with each other. They all exist simultaneously.
Wait a minute.
Often, yeah,
I wish you
there's
missed
a
the
oh,
first two lines.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
being, doing, and having are like a triangle.
where each side supports the other. They're not in conflict with each other. They all exist simultaneously.
So please
Of
remember, our life is like a triangle. It's got three parts of it, and none. non-conflict. They are how they have to be. We are the human beings. That's why we are called human beings. When we die, they're not called human beings, they're human bin. We don't say bin also, right? Being is being in the moment. Doing is whatever we're doing. Having is having stuff, things around us. Remember, these are three parts, and we have to live with them in synchronicity, in harmony. And then we will realize that life is unfolding. Let's read it further.
Often people attempt to live their lives backward. They try to have more things or more money in order to do more of what they want, so they will be happier. The way it actually works is the reverse. You must first be who you really are, then do what you need to do in order to have what you want. The purpose of creative visualization is to connect with our being, to help us focus and facilitate our doing, to deepen, expand, and align our having.
So, do you realize what's happening? You, me, the person next door, all of us, even our elders, you talk about the past. What is the point in talking about the past? It's over, right? Can you revisit the past? Can you change it? But no, you're looking at it. Oh, this happened. I could have done this. This would have happened. So stop living in the past. Love it, live it for whatever it was, good or bad. Today you are there because of that past. So, firstly, acceptance is very important. So, if you now, how do you have to work for your life future forward? You have to have a purpose, you have to have a goal, you have to connect with yourself, and you can focus on it and facilitate our doing. Then start your actions, your plans, which will enable you to come closer to your dreams. Then deepen your understanding, expand it, and align yourself. And then the true creation will happen. With this same chapter, we must do this chapter. I know it's a little overboard, but this is a continuation. So we must do this last chapter for the day. Three necessary elements. Let's read about them. Ayushi? Okay. So there are,
Sorry, I didn't
okay,
realize that I was on
no
mute.
problem. That's
Yeah.
okay.
There are three elements within you that determine how successfully creative visualization will work for you in any given situation. First, desire. You must have a true desire to have or create that which you have chosen to visualize. Ask yourself, do I truly in my heart desire this goal to be realized? Belief. The more you believe in your chosen goal and the possibility of attaining it, the more certain you will be to do so. Ask yourself, do I believe that this goal can exist? And do I believe that it is possible for me to realize and or attain this? Acceptance. You must be willing to accept and have that which you are seeking. Sometimes we pursue goals without actually wanting to attain them. We are more comfortable with the process of pursuing. Ask yourself, am I really completely willing to have this? The sum total of these three elements is what I call your intention. When you have a strong intention to create something, that is, you deeply desire it, you completely believe that you can do it, and you are totally willing to have it, it is very likely to manifest in your life in one way or another. The clearer and stronger your intentions, the more quickly and easily your creative visualization will work. In any given situation, ask yourself about the condition of your intention. If it is weak or uncertain, look more deeply to see what your doubts, fears, and conflicts or concerns may be. Sometimes your hesitations may be an indication of feelings and beliefs that need to be acknowledged and healed. In some cases, hesitation may be an indication that this is not a truly appropriate goal for you.
Thank you so much, Ayushi. So I'm going to revisit these three goals, the three necessary elements we require for achieving our goals. The very first thing is desire. Now, let me correlate with the people who've joined us in this journey to lose weight. So, you have a true desire that you want to lose weight. But is it actually true? Do you really think in your heart that this desire you want to realize it? Okay. So, you may say yes for the first. Now, second, most important, belief. The more you believe in your desire or your chosen goal, though there's more possibility of you achieving it, right? Obviously, if you really believe in it, you'll work on it. But ask yourself a question at this point. Do I really believe that this goal can take place? Do I really believe that I can lose those 30 kilos? Or do I believe that I can realize it? I can attain it? So ask yourself, are you doubting your credibility? That can I do it? First, you want to lose the 30 kilos. Second, do you really want to do it? That's part of the first part, your desire. Second, you're asking, can I achieve it or am I doubting myself? Third part, accepting that am I really willing to have this? Or the subconscious mind is saying, what about those 50 outfits in your wardrobe? They will all go wasted. What about those underclothes? They'll all go wasted. Am I ready to do actually change my wardrobe? Financially, am I ready? Mentally, am I ready? Or am I comfortable in the process of being where I am? If you're comfortable in the process of where you are, you may not like the weight sitting on your body, but your mind says, "ठीक है यार, this wardrobe is fine. I'm comfortable." So please realize your weight is a deep down problem. It's not something superfluous. You need protection from your clothes, because right now protection, which you need. So you're like, okay, these clothes are enough for me. This food is good for me. It protects me. It makes me feel good. The day you realize that you can accept yourself the way you are, whole and complete, the weight will automatically fall off. So, people who are struggling with your gyms, with your diets, with your nutritionists, just break the shackles. Just tell yourself, I'm ready to flow. And it's okay if your weight is not dropping. A lot of you are effortlessly dropping weight on the weighing scale because you started becoming in a happy zone. You start accepting yourself, so weight is falling off. But the weight will come back if you don't be in that happy situation. So don't let this course be temporary. Let it be a holistic, deep down analysis of you. You're enjoying your food, you're eating that one extra meatha, do it, eat it. But just be willing to accept who you are. Once your three elements are aligned, your intention will be created. The intention that you will unfold on a new moon. You will put the intention to the universe. This is my intention for my life. And I let you, work on it, work on it, work on it. I will sleep over it. I will think about it until the new moon, until the full moon comes. The clearer and the stronger intention is, the more quickly and easily our creative visualization will work. So remember, we have four full moons and four new moons. One cycle has gone. Three more are yet to come. That is a preview. A lot of you have mentioned that, ma'am, whatever we thought, so much has happened already. So yeah, lovely. That gives you more power. So think about tangible dreams. Intangible is also fine. Intangible can keep going on for the next three cycles and maybe even further. So remember, hesitations are an indication of feeling that you're not ready for your journey yet. But if there are hesitations, acknowledge them, work on them, heal them. Talk to yourself. Your intuitive power is what will lead you in this journey of life. It's a lot of deeper self analysis. It's not about just reading from the book, it's about you giving time every single day, about an hour, into your being. And that's when you will have and do whatever is required. So thank you so much, Ritesh sir. This was an absolutely magical, deep, deep day. With this, let's start the magic book day 5. So now people who are wanting to have money. So money is beautiful, right? Money is lovely. It's energy, which makes you buy so much, and that gives you further more energy. So firstly, for money, inviting money in your life is super easy. Accept it, acknowledge it. Today's meditation will be about money. And we will realize how valuable money is. It's not just something, $1 million bucks that you buy yourself a fantastic holiday, a hotel stay, an experience, an adventure, or those bags, or those scarves, or whatever you want. It's not just about that. Money is beautiful because it's truly energy, which makes you feel happy. So remember, money is not something that you're struggling to get. Money is something, yes, we have a heart thought. I forgot. Thank you. So let's move on to the heart thought, Ritesh sir. Okay, first we did the let's heart thought is more like a blessing for us when we finish the day. So let's see what's coming our way today. Okay, how lovely. So again, it's a divine right order for all of us. Everything I need comes to me in the perfect time and the perfect and space sequence. So there's a reason why we're all here. Probably it's a perfect time for us to realize what knowledge is coming our way. And it's a perfect life space sequence. So let's realize that this is a cue for us and we are in the right place. So what do? We ask for help. We tell life what we want and allow it to happen. Isn't it beautiful? You're surrendering completely. You're asking life what you want. Even if I'm not sure what my purpose is, what my intention is, I surrender. I ask life and I wait for the cues to show. And then that's the perfect time. So Ayushi, please read for us.
Everything I need comes to me in space, time, and space sequence. Doing affirmations, making wish lists, creating treasure maps, doing visualizations, writing in a journal can be compared to a great restaurant. The waiter takes your order and then goes into the kitchen to give it to the chef. You sit there and do whatever you do because you assume that the food is on its way. You don't ask the waiter every 2 seconds, is it ready yet? How are they making it? What are they doing in there? You place your order and you know that your food will be served to you. It is much the same with what I call the cosmic kitchen. You place an order in the cosmic kitchen of the universe and know it is being taken care of. It will come in the perfect time and space sequence.
How wonderful. So may all of us be blessed with the cosmic kitchen. So I had used this example when I had made you understand about manifestation, I think on day 1 or 2. The same example I'd use, not knowing that this is going to unfold in front of us. So it's actually like Amazon also. You see a product, you flip it, and you just order it. And you know it's going to come your way, come what may. You don't keep doubting, you don't keep tracking your parcel. Has it come? Because it's true to the time it'll come. If it's delayed, there's a reason why it's delayed. So all of you who are waiting for your manuals who've not got it, manifest them. It's on the way. There's no possibility for it not to come because it's been dispatched for you. So it has to come to you. So believe in the process of the universe. Maybe you're just holding on to tight to it. So maybe that's the reason. So thank you so much, Ritesh sir. With this, let's start the magic book. Okay, so while the book is being showcased, let me tell you, money is super easy to get in life. It's about you attracting it. It's about your purpose, why you need the money. Always know you just can't say that I want $1 million bucks in my, bank account. There's a reason why you want the money. So be clear about that reason, and the money will automatically flow. So people who complain about money, oh, I'm not able to make my ends meet, or I don't have enough to go on this European holiday or American holiday, or blah, 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 blah. It doesn't work for you. So why? Because you're complaining. So gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty, says Christian Science hymnal. Because this is for every single thing. There's a bag on the left hand side. It's a purse which has a lot of bucks around it, and there's magic around it. So if there's a lack of money in your life, understand that either you're worried, or you're jealous, or you're envious, or you're disappointed, or you're discouraged and you're doubtful, you're fearful that, can the money come to me? No, no, I don't deserve it. Only the riches get it. Oh, she's lucky. Oh, he's lucky. They live a life like this. And probably that is the reason unknowingly you're complaining about it. You're arguing about it. You're frustrated about it. And you're critical also. Like, there are people who says, रईसों को पैसा मिलता है ना किसी की जेब काट कर. So, there are beliefs like this which happen. You can't earn a lot of money without it being clean. There's some dirt attached to it. When you have such myths, money doesn't come so easily. So remember, to get money is super easy, but you have to be in the right zone to attract it. Let's turn the page. So again, the same will repeat. Whoever has gratitude for money will be given more, and she or he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for money, even she or he it'll be taken away from him or her because you're complaining about it. So now today we have to just see that all the money that's coming our way, how is it coming? And today in the meditation, you will realize how beautiful money has been and how blessed you all have been. Let's turn the page. The universal law says that we will get money when we're grateful. So, what do we have to do today for it? To make us realize that money is beautiful, today, take up a rupee note, rupee, dollar, whatever you believe in. And on that, with a magic tape, something called a magic tape, it doesn't spoil the rupee, it doesn't spoil. So, if it's a cellotape, It'll take the print off. It'll take your thing off. You can just put in the magic tape a nice little banner on your note which says, "Thank you for all the money I have been given throughout my life." Put this in your wallet. The first note when you open your wallet should be this particular one. I'll send a picture to you once I'm in the car. So the very first note when I open, whether to pay for whatever, is this reminder to be grateful for the money I'm going to give it. Give the money with happiness. Give the money because you have the money to buy that thing. So remember, it's very, very important for you to be grateful for whatever you're buying, not complain. And when you are grateful and when you are in abundance, you will receive discounts, rebates. You will expect gift money. You will have cash returns. You will have, you know, some kind of government grant. Something will keep coming your way because your cost of living will keep coming down and down and down because you're grateful for the money. You're grateful for the materialistic things that have costed you money. And then the more materialistic things will come in very, very easily. So today, remember, try and flip your wallet a couple of times, pay the money, and just be happy. Just be happy to get the service that you have the money to pay for it. And make a promise to yourself that whatever you receive, whether it's any money, whether it's your salary, whether it's a tax refund, whether it's a discount, or whether something somebody gives you that costs some money, like, somebody will say, "Come, Neha, I'll buy you a cup of coffee." That's also costing money, but it's a gift for you. So don't take it for granted. Be grateful for it. So every circumstance when you get money, be grateful. It's an opportunity for you to use the gratitude's magic power to say thank you and to multiply your money without even knowing how easy it is. Because the more you're grateful, the more money you'll keep receiving now and forever. Let's read the exercise. All right, so magic money. We repeat the first thing, we write our 10 blessings, we reread them, and at the end of it, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. So by the end of this exercising, this journaling, counting our blessings, we would have said 30 times thank you, definitely for that particular morning. Now, today, we will, in the meditation, we will do the step number 2, step number 3. Step number 4, you're supposed to do on your own. Write down the little banner, stick it on your money note, and put it in your wallet. I have put it twice, and maybe that's the reason why I'm abundant. I also had this mirror, this note stuck on my bathroom mirror. So, when I have my rituals in the morning, I read through my affirmations, I read through my, that note, and I just thank for all the money. And just yesterday, Prashant was saying, "Where's this money come in your bank from?" Some bank, some Punjab National Bank. I said, "I have no clue." Today also haven't seen the money. I've got 30 or thousand. Yeah, ठीक है आया कहीं से तो आया होगा. I don't know कहाँ से आया. He's like, "Were you expecting something?" I said, "No, I'm not." So money keeps coming in abundance. Money is never short. Why? Because you're grateful for it, and this is going to happen with each one of us. So more power to each one of you for inviting money in your life and for remembering how beautiful life is. And in the night when we sleep, we mind scan. We are thankful for at least one good thing that's happened to us with a magic stone in our hand. And we also do our manifestation meditation. From today, if possible, we read one page at least, something which inspires us. So maybe the magic book can be your bedside book and you read the chapter from tomorrow. So get in the practice of reading something inspirational before you sleep. With this, we come to a conclusion of today's session. And I'm going to immediately fast forward you for meditation because that's the time for us. Okay. It's going to be a very beautiful meditation. So enjoy with the flow. Let's straighten our backs, our feet firmly placed on the ground or cross-legged. Eyes closed, body posture more comfortable than you were 2 minutes ago. Your hands can be in the Gyan Mudra with your first finger and your thumb touching each other, or they can be comfortably placed on your thighs, laps, wherever. Let's take 3 deep breaths in. Hold. And release. Take another deep breath in. Hold and release. The last time today morning, take a deep breath in, hold and release. Life is beautiful. Life is a celebration, and life is a blessing. We have been blessed with abundance of money throughout our life. Whether we realize it or we don't, but we are the blessed beings. Let's go back into the time we were conceived. Our parents met each other, whether out of wedding, wedlock, love, frustration, whatever. Our parents met each other, and we, the winners, we were born. Where were we born? In our mama's womb. Millions of sperms were released. We made it. We, the single sperm, we made it. And we were conceived as a life. So our beginning is because of love. Remember, hate is also love. It's lack of love. Most of us have been formed because of abundance of love. As we're growing older in mama's womb, she's been going to the doctor, the gynecologist. We are being scanned. Our growth is being monitored. It all takes money. So thank you, dear parents or family around whose help that we're growing beautifully in mama's womb. Finally, the day is there, our birthday. The day we are going to be taking birth in this beautiful world. The day we'll be called a human being. Because truly, we'll now be in this world of beings. When we are born, the doctor smacks our bum because he wants to hear us cry. The beautiful sound of cry, which ensures that we are hale and hearty. And we are born. Countless of blessing, congratulatory messages flood us. We are the apple pie of our parents' eyes, of our family, of our friends. Our birthing required money, whether to be the midwife or the hospital or the gynac. There was money. Thank you to your parents or friends who waited for that money. My birth was effortless. I did nothing. Did I do something? No. Until now, I've just lived life because of free flow. And I have been abundant with the money. So thank you for birthing me. It was an act of love. It was an act of love for the money to be paid. As I start becoming a toddler, there are squeals of love and laughter around me. I'm being celebrated. My first crawl, my first turn, the nappies, the clothes, they all required money. The rattles, everything required money. So thank you for these toys, these gifts, these books that I've been read to, and these clothes that I'm wearing. Thank you for the abundance of money. It's my first birthday. Oh, what a celebration, either with family or with friends. Whether a closed affair or a brilliant, huge affair, everything is brilliance personified. There are wishes, blessings, and money in envelopes coming my way. There's blessings and wishes coming otherwise. And there's so much of money coming in. The birthday cake or the halwa, whatever there is to celebrate, the food on the table all requires money. And thank you for the abundance of this money. I don't know what I've done, but I'm such a lucky being for it's being showered for me. As I go to school the very first time with my little bag, the little bottle, and maybe the little tiffin, there's this absolute growth of energy, and there's energy in the form of money because this bag, bottle, and tiffin had to be bought. My school fees had to be paid. So, thank you, dear family and friends, for making me so beautiful as a person, for making me enjoy the pleasure of education, for my first experience in school. Thank you for the gift of money. As I grow older, we go for movies, restaurants, dinners, holidays. Have I done something to earn them? No, I'm just lucky, plain lucky. The money spent on these outings and occasions is not something that I've earned. All I did is just find blessings. Maybe we couldn't go to those five-star restaurants. Maybe we eat at the dhaba side because that's what we can afford. But how wonderful. At least we're getting to eat a meal. The patty, maybe the samosa, maybe whatever. Nothing has to be too fancy. We may have lived very basic, but isn't that beautiful? Isn't that much better than compared to people living on the streets, the beggars? So we are so, so, so grateful. As I grow older, I look for pocket money for my own personal expenses, and I'm given easily. They may have been a little struggle. So Madam Google says she didn't get that. Obviously, she won't get that because we are so lucky. Did we get that? No effort of ours, and we have so much of money. The pocket money makes us buy stuff in our school canteens, college canteens, and we're growing up into fine adults. We have mixed identity. Of course, we do. We don't know where life is leading us. Societal norms, challenges, but money is everywhere. And we are so grateful for the clothes we wear, for the stuff we carry. It's all to do with money exchange, energy exchange. As we grow up, our college happens, our first job or the first business idea comes our way. It's all to do with money. Let's count our blessings for this money has reached us so beautifully. Now is the first time that we ourselves are earning this money. There are so many housewives who haven't yet earned money. But let me tell you, ladies, that you may think you haven't earned the money, but the money that's coming to you is your hard work. You have built a house. Your services are priceless. So the price attached to it is meager. So remember, these are blessings that we count. We grow them because we deserve them. It's our money. Money is beautiful. Whether it's spent on holidays, from grocery, if you're getting a plus one offer, it's money, magical money of abundance. If somebody's coming and giving us an envelope of blessings, it's money. Let's count our blessings. If you're buying that beautiful garment off the shop, thank you because I'm able to buy it. If I load my car with fuel, thank you because I can buy the fuel. That means I have a car. So let's count each and every blessing of ours when we count the money and we give it to somebody. And let's give with happiness, with joy, because money is beautiful. We deserve to have the best life. We deserve to live the life we want the way we do. And money is coming to us abundantly because now we value money. We don't ridicule it. We don't criticize it. We accept it with abundance, with gratitude, with joy and happiness in our hearts. And the first, more important relationship of money is with love. We love it, so we get it. The more gratitude we give, the more money we get. The more money, the more we love it, the more we get it. Let's become unconditional. Let's know. It's like placing an order. We've just ordered the universe, this is what I want to do with the money, and the money will come my way. Super easy, so effortless. And so it is. Thank you for all the money we've been given throughout our lives. Each one of us from the One to One Sangha are so thankful. We've just realized how beautiful and priceless this price attached to this money has been. Let's roll our heads towards Mother Earth and thank her for the abundance because we are growing in her every single day. Our roots are becoming deeper and deeper, and we're spreading the magic of money right now by inviting it in our life with love because it'll get us every single thing we need. And dear Mother Earth, thank you because I am becoming more spiritual, more connected with you. I'm exploring that part about me which probably wasn't explored. I'm getting the answers to my questions every day, and that too so easily, Mother Earth. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's bring our eyes at the eye level and thank our life experiences, our lessons. We are so rich in money, in experiences, in pleasures, and in beliefs. And now we're revisiting each one of them and we're making our life much more beautiful because we are centered and balanced. And we know we are the creators of our life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's roll our heads towards universe, open our hands in abundance pose, and thank our universe for having our back, for giving us universal laws, energy, and abundance. Let's thank the cosmos, the cosmic kitchen, for giving us our orders, to our divinities for looking over us, blessing us, showering us, to our angels for being there with us, giving us the cues, to our guardians for guarding us with all their might. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's bring our hands at the heart level and rub them, energize, feel the energy between our palms. Let's shower our face with the goodness of our heart, blessings for our ears, eyes, nose, and mouth, our teeth, our tongue, our saliva, our jaw, our forehead, our eyebrows, our head, our brain, restructuring, rewiring, reprocessing, unlearning, and learning the required. Our neck, our esophagus, our shoulders, our upper arms, our elbows, our lower arms, our wrists, our hands, fingers, thumb and nails, our upper back, middle back, spinal cord, lower back, our hips, our lungs, our beautiful heart, our liver, gallbladder, our stomach, intestines, large and small, excretory organs, sexual organs, legs starting with thighs, upper and lower, knees, calves, front and back, ankles, feet, toe fingers and nails. Let's come back up and thank the trillions of cells in our body, our muscles, tissues, fiber, blood circulatory system. Finally, let's thank our life for the gift of health. Truly, it's wealth. So, aren't we lucky in love and money everywhere? We are wealthy and wise. with abundance in all spheres of our life. Let's bring our hands at the heart level one last time for the morning and fill it with abundance, blessings, and love for our core seekers. May everyone's dreams come to fruition. Remember, the more love and blessings we give, the more we are blessed. Lots of love, light, and blessings to Kiran, Rajni, Sailesh and Alona, Nisha, Radhika, Mudita, Minakshi, Ayushi, Sangeeta, Gitika, Shilpa, Kavita, Sneha, Priyal, Archana, Shelly, Sushma, Kashni, Monica, Kavita, Kainat, Archana, Sapna, Shraddha, Monish, Dr. Preeti, Reema, Ashima, Nitika, Neelam, Reena, Harpreet, Shalu, Ankita. Dr. Preeti, please bless everyone. Kirti, Payal, Pramila, Raviji, Anjuji, Puneet, Rupal, Neha, Sudha, Kuldeep ji, Ritesh sir, Arushi, Mehak, Ashima, Ankita and Akshay, and the little baby in the goody, Shalu, Harpreet, Pramila, Payal, Neelamji, Reenaji, and to anyone I may have missed, Rupal if I've missed, and with Sanjay sir, Alithya, thank you for being here and for blessing each one of us. Life is truly magical, and yes, that's how it is. I don't know how many of you realized, or I think everyone would have realized, the power of money, the power of love and blessings. We are absolutely rich. We have been, we always will be. It's just about us counting our blessings. And the more we count them, the more they grow. Today was a very soulful session for me because we had deeper creative understanding in the creative visualization. And I couldn't have asked for a better support system, and that was Ayushi. And let me tell you something, Arushi is the replica version of my childhood bestie Kangan Aluwala. She was a Sadarni, is a Sadarni, and she has been my lifeline. When I see Ayushi every morning, it takes me back to my childhood. So today I decided to have Ayushi read for us. And today was a very beautiful chapter, and she read it so effortlessly. So, to everyone, there's a reason why life is unfolding in front of us for every single morning because we have a purpose. Let's find that purpose. Let's not just come in the morning and read the books and just think about it, sleep over it. So, we have to think over it. We have to sleep over it. We just can't negate it. There's a reason why this life transformation series is happening. We have to transform our lives. We have to think about our learnings. The assignment are not just assignments for us to tick off something, they're for us to grow every day. So, wishing you holistic growth, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with another power packed session. Atma Namaste Rupal. I love that about you. Yes. So, I'll just read the reflections. Have I missed something? And for those who want to reach out, please you can reach out. Yes. All right. Mhm. Okay, I wish you a lot of reading is coming on. Yes, you were wonderful. Lovely. Yeah, it was a beautiful session. Blessings to you, Prachi. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. All of us are blessed. Yes, Radniji, that's true. So there's a reason why you and me have connected through this. Thank you to Zoom because without this, our learning would have never been how it is. So a lot of thanks to Ritesh sir, Sanjay sir, Amrita ma'am, and for Shweta for allowing me to just have this beautiful trio. And everything has been magical. So I just think that we are all so blessed with everything, single thing. So keep counting your blessings and keep realizing that you can really grow in life. So lots of love, light, and abundance. I'll see you tomorrow morning.